as T1 maybe looking to step in here. G2 trying to overload if Carrier does overstep. Mickey looking for Faker, who steps around the wall, and Mickey's there for the knockback. Faker locked up first, there's nowhere for him to go. G2 first blood!
Considering the amount of pressure that's been thrown towards him on the top side of the map.
Caps going in, knocked back. We've seen Caps do this before he flashes. Not quite enough damage, but one more mono is enough for Caps to get G2's second kill.
The LEC starts the series off with a solo kill.
Bell goes in with the last breath, the Looting Lullaby as well, double sleep, Yike knocked back, watch out, Eep indeed for T1, and a gorgeous flash from Broken Blade!
The Dragon and the Roam will get punished.
Ona might just look to get Caps here, Wind becomes lightning, hits, Caps gonna jump away. Ona can go for the chase, there's the Destiny as well, and Caps in his jungle tries to jump away again, flash from Zeus! T1 on the ball in the lane, but now Broken Blade is getting collapsed on, Caps pushing in the mid lane, should be able to get a plate of his own, Broken Blade stepping away here, tries to put the damage down onto Zeus, who locks in the gold card. Yeah, Broken Blade, you don't win this 2v1. Zeus steps in, there's the gold card, Baker shuffles forward, and Broken Blade should fall, he goes in with the last breath, but the shutdown to Faker is enough. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Looting Lullaby on Ona forces him away. Another plate for G2 as Carrier looks for the stun. Knocked back, TP behind by Faker, still no Shurima shuffle for him. He does have the flash though, and Mickey doesn't have much of a health bar left as T1 continue to collapse. Carrier has the flash. Headbutt pulverize, goes in onto Caps, Destiny behind, and now Caps needs to get the hell out of there. But T1 are trying to send him to the depths. Faker chasing in, Faker finds another. And from what was a great game state for G2, T1 punch back.
Looks like the reboot was successful for Faker. Just barely able to escape is Mickey. Another pause comes through.
People.
Zeus. He's
Oh,
gonna die.
waiting prop.
Yeah, Lilia's there.
Yikes on his way. There's no way for Zeus to get out of this one. Has exhaust, has splash. Shouldn't burn either of them. As soon as he sees Yike arriving, watch out. Eep as Zeus falls in the fight.
Very good call.
I mean, I was thinking to myself earlier, oh, hang on a second, Broken Blades.
Manages to get onto Guma Yushi, who has the cleanse, who has the flash, and has the chain of corruption, but it's blocked by the wind wall. G2 investing the TP here as Mickey falls to a piercing arrow, and Carrier finds the double knock-up. Yike trying to do everything he can as Caps is forced away with the exhaust. Zeus locks in the gold card. Hans Summer has to cleanse. And there goes Ona pushing forward once again. The Destiny onto the back line as Yike now locked up, shut down by Faker. Hans Summer next on the menu as the dive forward continues for T1. It's beautiful.
The on-hit Callista as well as a fed Lilia. There is a lot of power as Broken Blade.
All down, gold card out, Carrier goes back in, chain of corruption for the follow-up, Mickey looking for the Magnus Sword, Caps dives into the backline, Broken Blade with the last breath, as Zeus tries to flash away, he kills Broken Blade, Caps gets one, but Gumayushi puts him in his place, sent to the 7 hells as G2 lose 2. Mickey's gonna jump the wall, Faker not gonna slide forward, no vision in the pit for G2, Carrier flashing, knocked back, locked up with the stun card, the chain of corruption, and Caps is clapped.
Side lanes, how they utilize them to set up the map as Caps.
Gold card once again, Caps exhausted, trying to trade with Zeus, no flash for him. Guma and Ono on the chase, dash forward with the audacious charge, chain of corruption.
I'm out, looking to play towards this. Oh, they try to collapse on Faker.
Just to kill Faker, it's been said so many times. The flash from Faker immediately pops the stopwatch. Gumayushi here for the chain of corruption blocked with the wind wall, and Faker will fall, but Mickey almost follows. Face call gets him out. Ona, Carrier, Gumayushi and Zeus on the chase forward. Gold guard locked again. Carrier gets the double knock of the Caps, able to buffer out of it. Carrier on the backline, kills off Mickey. Yike trying to do everything he can. Broken Blade low. Buster shot into the engage with the last breath, but it's Broken Blade who has lost the breath from his lungs. Yike looking for more. Ona low. Gumayushi and Zeus very healthy though, and Hans Summer
Talked about his Zeus might be overextended here. The TP.
Gumayushi is there. Chain of corruption about to come back off cooldown. Caps jumps onto Zeus. Locked up with the gold card once again. Counter TP as Caps look for the play, but T1 answer with a fist of their own. Caps down again. Faker's down at 1.6k.
I mean, I wouldn't trust TF. I'll put out a bounty on his head.
Yeah.
You know he's
I mean,
involved.
sure it's been
He's
out,
involved in
put
some
out,
nefarious business,
Him and
okay?
Graves looking shady.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Magnus Storm in as immediately they dive in. Baker puts the Emperor's Divide down, but G2 from the darkness found something. G2 might just call for the flip here. Go for the 50-50, you're so far down in the hole anyway. 5,000 gold behind T1, Destiny out. Carrier getting forced away by Caps. G2 still on the Baron. Chain of corruption just goes wide. Mickey locked up with a gold card once again. The Baron down to 2,000. Zeus takes one, but Yike gets the Baron. Cameo with a 3-man knockup. Owner with the Crescent Guard. Stopwatch coming out as G2 just try and get out of the fight, but they might look for more. Yike has the lilting lullaby. Only locks up Owner. Hansama dancing and ducking and weaving his way around the pit, but he just can't get away. Gold card locked again as Yike's day will be ended. The fans helping out G2 a little bit here as T1 start the siege. Carrier down to half HP. Unbreakable will almost back up for him. The first Nexus tower falling lower. They're trying to get both at the same time. They take one. Mickey goes for the engage. Last breath, but it's only onto Zeus. The Magnus Storm not going to do too much. And it looks like it's all over for G2 in game one. Owner playing with his food a little bit as Broken Blade's locked up. Camp's trying to get the damage down, but Hansama's next on the menu as T1 clean up G2. And it's T1 G0.
For an early reset. Mickey trying to garner some early information. He needs to be careful though, still only level 2.
Anglebob's going to hit onto him. Gumiyushi chasing in. Mickey already down to half HP. The chase continues from T1 as Owner joins the battle. Hansama with the rend on Guma, trying to get the slow down. Owner still chasing forward. Mickey no flash. Tangle Barb. Spectral more. Carrier on the board.
Control from T1. Spots the room from Mickey.
Carrier coming in from the side. Owner joining in as well. Yike looking for the damage. Mickey just walking straight forward here. Baker still holding on to the seismic shove, and Mickey's locked up with it. Mickey rooted with the tangle barbs, and he walked right into his own death.
Surprise. Now the bot lane dive for Owner.
Stepping forward, there's the Weaver's Wall in by Baker as well. Mickey does have the flash back up, looking for the stun, but can't find it in time. Owner possesses him.
To cheat towards the skirmish. Might get caught here.
Baker does have his flash, but he's knocked up, locked up, and shut out of the fight by Yike.
The blade was on. Oh, hang on a second. Carrier's been spotted here.
Looking for him, goes forward, Carrier flashes away, Drake secured. Broken Blade diving onto the backline, it's only Carrier for now, there's the Pop Blossom, TP's behind. As Carrier will fall first, the TP behind from T1, not going to look for any more of a
generate insane amounts of value. So I can imagine if G2 still feel the need to play a little bit aggressive.
Does still have the flash, Mickey's on his way here, flash away, but the Heartbreaker breaks the hearts of Europe. Yike's still on the chase though, Owner has no flash. Broken Blade coming in from the side, let's bounce baby! Baker locked up, Owner sent packing.
G2 against Soul Point, then I think the game becomes incredibly hard to play out for G2.
Shockwave in by Caps as Faker's pulled back. Seraph's there. Yike coming in from across the wall as well. The smite can go in with the Void Rush, but Caps takes the kill.
So much last year was around his individual performance, and we rated him very highly coming into this tournament. Hansama in some danger.
Hansama, no flash, no cleanse. Side steps the seismic shove, and Baker has no flash of his own. TP comes in, Broken Blade going to join the fight. Void Rush forward, Baker goes down. And now the call of the Porch God is more of a prayer sent to the heavens to try and escape. Caps is on the flank, and I've seen a Shockwave land here before. Cap steps in, Pop Blossom, what? It's beautiful, but they do not have the damage. The Shockwave from Caps finds them all as G2 wipe away T1.
And Guma's gonna desperately try to run.
Feels like a very... Oh, hang on a second. Broken Blade.
Onto Baker once again. Baker flashes away. The stretching strike will pull him back though. And Owner might be the first target as Yike sinks his teeth into the fight. Baker now forced away. The Weavers will pull back. Broken Blade on this Zac has not given T1 a moment to breathe.
And it secures the Baron and the Dragon. And again, like, I don't have time to explain.
Being used. Solar play on the backline as Mickey dives deep here. G2 may be overextending, but the flash forward from Yike for the double knocker. Slap their heads together. G2 have had enough of this game. Pop Blossom comes out. The Cap's still very healthy on the backline. Broken Blade still has his passive. Another stretching strike on Owner as Hansama begins to dance on him. Stunned up for the second. Baker able to take a bit of a chunk here. Owner though, can you answer the power of Broken Blade? Heartbreaker across into the Blast Cone, the chase from Yike. The Blast Cone and Broken Blade reads Owner like a book. Mickey comes in from the side, there's the stun. Broken Blade slaps him around the head. Through the mid lane, seismic shove going wide there. It's Baker flashing forward and he's met with a spear through his heart. G2 find another How Long Throna, 17 seconds, 5v3 now. G2 might just go double in hit base. Could be a little greedy, and they've often been in the LEC. We'll see if it continues on the international stage. Carrier trying to get in with that Blossom. No flash for him. First Nexus tower down. Finds Cap. Call of the Forge God coming down as well, but the stopwatch will buy a second for the G2 mid laner. And Onu is just deleted by Hansumo on the backline. Guma next up. He will escape to the safety of the fountain, but that's where he'll watch his Nexus fall as G2 even out the series at 1-1.
Broken Blade, Jarvan's early dives are quite strong. He does have a shield though, but he's level 1.
Gonna get level 2 off one more minion. There we are. Zeus locks in the gold card. Windwall comes out. Ono will wait. Mickey engaging in the bottom lane as Guma almost stunned against the wall, but not quite. Guma gets first blood, and Hansumo stunned. Or 2 for 1 in favor of T1.
Meanwhile, on top side, Broken Blade is able to survive the gank. Zeus was forced to flash. We'll see if Owner continues. This is such a big wave.
Broken Blade survives. Gets the wave under the tower. You have to do some time to pop it.
Instead, though, they do take a big gamble, and these type of lanes, double Halo Blades, do thrive on finding early leads. Now, when we look at the farm, it wasn't that bad of a trade.
Astral flight forward by Faker. Caps just needs the autos. Faker!
I can't believe Caps didn't connect onto anyone with the shockwave, but we look back at the 1v1 in mids.
It's Faker that decides that this all-in is happening.
Look at this flash from Caps. He actually gets behind him, so look at this awkward loop-de-loop that he's trying to do with the Q. Caps
back through him as well.
Caps knows this matchup well. He is the ASOL guy in Europe, and he punishes Faker for it.
Result.
Mickey's on his way. This could be the ball game right here. Faker goes in. Who tanks first? Already we see Hansumo falling. Yike with a flash. Faker tanks a tower shot, but T1 able to get out. Caps looking for the flank. Has the shockwave, but no flash. Owner tanking on the front line as Mickey and Yike continue to collapse. Can Caps find Faker? Not today! Faker escapes. Guma falling low. The ignite not enough to take him, but the command attack will send him to an early grave.
Struggling for now, admittedly. We know that this matchup is only going to get better for Broken Blade. Ghost is used.
Decent assist in the mid lane. Good skies descend though the shockwave. Faker dodges it, but Mickey's here. Faker no flash, and Mickey slams him into the wall.
Carry on a ward.
Max coming across. Carry on a ward. Flash forward. Chain of corruption. The lock up on Guma, and there's nothing he can do to escape. The chase continues. Carrier doesn't have a flash. Can he hookshot? Can he wall dive? Or will he just die? Scaling up quicker.
Carrier.
And goes on. Carrier locked against the wall. Yike. Here for the chase. Will they use the cease and desist? Owner goes back in. TP flash away with the Cataclysm. Keeper's birdied out by Mickey. Hansumo now collapsing. Face call. Guma locked up. The shockwave. Yike going back in onto Guma Yushi. Hansumo has Carrier on his face, and he might get taken out by the falling star. Carrier trying to put the damage down, but it's too kills. Hansumo. Oh, he thought he was gorgeous, and he was! He flashes into a bush where there's a sentinel. 2020. That was 4 years ago. Is the chain of corruption going wide from Hansumo? The Destiny's going to come in, and there's no way for Hansumo to escape
He's
this.
so dead.
He's so dead.
Damages. That's the one thing you need to be careful of. If you are G2, don't overextend as Guma.
Oh, all the way onto Guma, the flash away, steadfast presence, Mickey can't find the stun, and Guma will be able to get the blast gun in time. Yike! Misses the bolt breaker, and now he's on the wrong side of dodge. Flashes away, Cataclysm, shockwave dodge with a Hexag ultimatum, and Yike locked up, shut out by T1. Guma has no flash, Guma has no flash, and no Edge of Night. Destiny out, smart play by Zeus to spot. The fact that Mickey was flanking Carrier, going in with a Hexag ultimatum, knocked back with a hammer shot, the Cataclysm. Cap still stunned up, and Mickey's already killed off Zeus. Caps down, the shutdown goes to Guma. Mickey trying to put the hammer snap into the last breath, and T1 maybe breathed their last in this game. G2 find 2.
G2 looking poised and strong, ready for the next team fight.
Broken Blade puts the wind wall down. Hexag ultimatum coming out as well as Carrier dives onto the backline. Broken Blade down to half HP. Owner dashing forward, and Mickey finds Faker. The chain of corruption follow up. The shockwave. Faker falls. Yike able to survive as well. Locked up underneath the tower. He'll die. 2 for 1 so far in the exchanges. Zeus is able to walk down towards the bottom
because
side.
everything was used trying to kill this Yasuo. It's, by the way, didn't flash, didn't die.
Carrier into the wall. Hansumo there for the follow-up. Just looking to chunk Carrier out.
Whoa!
Well, that's a hell of a chunk from G2. The chain of corruption landing as well. And Zeus is going to try and lock in the gold card to stop Hansumo from the chase. But Yike is here, and Zeus is not long for the rift. G2 find another ultimate as Owner looks for the flank. Vision on him. Owner just wants to get in here. Now out of vision. Last breath going in. It's secured by Yike. No damage between the two teams really as G2 just get the Drake and get out, but Yike is overstepping. Cease and desist on the backline into the last breath, into the shockwave. Faker is yeeted the hell out of the fight, and even the base score might not be enough to save Carrier. Owner down, Guma down, T1 down, and G2 on the brink of taking a lead versus T1.
Underestimated at every turn. They have taken the fight to T1, and this should be the last-ditch effort from T1.
No flash for Owner, but the Cataclysm Mickey locks him up. Owner shut out. And G2 did everything they needed to make sure there was no steal happening as the flash shockwave on Faker takes him down to half. Mickey with a slam into the wall, and Guma's hopes of winning this game are being slammed in his face. G2 almost clean acing T1. Guma dies there. It is G2 T1. Summer though, down to half HP. Faker does have the flank position here. No Emperor's Divide, remember, as Owner goes in. Crescent Guard flash away from the Chain of Corruption. Immediately Yike and Caps try to dive on a Faker, but Hans Summer's already fallen. Hostile takeover lands on 2 First Blood. Goes over to T1. They find a second. The Cosmic Binding from Carrier is just sublime, and now Caps knocked up, tries to flash, but there's no way he's getting away from Owner today. Or is he? As he continues to walk away, has to dodge, the wind becomes lightning. Owner gonna tank the tower. Audacious charge is enough as Yike falls. Corruption hits. Hostile takeover is gonna be popped. Gumi Yushi's gonna be caught in the back of it. Broken Blade with a flank position. Yike with a double knocker, but Caps not quite here yet for G2. The Tempered Fate buys a second. Carrier's gonna be the first to fall as G2 continue the battle. Faker in with the Emperor's Divide, but Faker low. Zeus on that front line though can tank for days. Broken Blade can't quite land the stun into the wall, but the shockwave Pathmaker out. Zeus survives. Living artillery just short from G2.
Getting him in a better position could have been big as Guma.
Guma Yushi, no summoners on him. Chain of Corruption goes wide and Guma's just down.
Finds himself overextended in mid lane and is collapsed on by G2. Crucially, they give that shutdown over to Hans.
Faker going in. Titanic Hydra not enough. The shockwave onto Faker. Yike dashing away, but Owner's here and will happily accept that kill. Carrier with another Cosmic Binding. Hans Summer trying to close in from the side, but he knows that Owner's on his way. Caps falling low, but will.
Okay, in favor. And the Hextech Soul specifically is one that I don't think you can afford to give soul points to. Zeus alone here.
Doesn't have the Ghost, has the Pathmaker. Steadfast Presence locked him up for a second. Broken Blade chasing in. Void Rush. Caps collapsing. Owner's on his way, but can Zeus survive for long enough? The all-out might not be enough as Caps lands a shockwave on 2. And now Owner with a bounty on his head in the middle of 3 members of G2. Caps flashes out of vision, and Owner has to flash away. Collapsing though, T1 come in. Guma Yushi there first. Yike dashes away from the Chain of Corruption. Owner falling low, but the piercing arrow from Guma Yushi. Never make the scene here. TP behind. Hansama has 2 items. Yike goes in. They look for Owner first. Crescent Guard pop by flash. Broken Blade might go for Guma. Can knock him into the wall. Carrier though is going to spot him. Steadfast Presence going down as the Sun Disc is used. Flash from Mickey with a hostile takeover, but it only lands onto the Azir. Yike trying to do what he can in the middle of the fight. Owner's already down to half HP, but Yike and Mickey and G2 have to retreat because gold from Carrier. The shockwave only lands on 1. It's Owner, not the target that G2 wanted. And Faker has had enough. He slides G2 into the waiting moors of his team. The top lane inhibitor. G2 have half a Nexus tower to try and defend. Broken Blade, Steadfast Presence will stop Owner's engage. Guma Yushi down to half HP. Zeus pulled back with a handshake, but he's tanky enough. G2 looking for any last vestige of hope. Sending up prayers. Looking for a miracle. Broken Blade finds one perhaps as Owner's locked up. He flashes the wall. All they're going to do is buy a little time here. But time is swiftly running out. Kronos himself is playing for T1, and Faker goes in again. Stopwatches the Tempered Fate from Carrier. In fact, the Streamer slide was not enough. The shockwave from G2 will do nothing as T1 assert their dominance on the series and take us to Silver Scrapes.
5 games. But Belveth is hovering as well. Yike needs, there it is, level 3 secured for Yike. How suspicious will T1 be? They're skeptical.
Loud Hex Splash into the wall. Guma down. Mickey takes it.
Caps and Faker just trading back and forth. Faker with a small CS advantage. Broken Blade is going to be a kill.
Zeus dashes away, has popped the Ghost. Charm in the mid lane though as Owner's on the board. Yushi doesn't get a summoner. Zeus now a target. Pathmaker's forward, gets the stun into a hammer shock against the wall, and Hansama Ghost as well. Mickey looking for Guma, no dash. Chain of Corruption into the zap. He's dead, says Chronicler.
The pressure of Mickey's Poppy, and they're going to look to take another shot at the pillar.
Steadfast presence, knocked into the wall, and down goes Carrier.
8K, the gold leads.
Yike needs to be careful though, because Faker and Ono on the collapse. Broken Blade in the top lane. Spirit Rush forward, Faker looking for the charm. Yike tries to dodge away, but he doesn't have another dash. There's the charm. Ona gets his second.
Maybe G2 should exercise some caution.
Not just a Weaver's Wall into Guma dying here. Cap stepping forward, Weaver's Wall not used. Seismic shove enough. Base call will pull out Gumayushi. Mickey's running up towards the rest of T1. A kill over to T1, good reactions.
G2 getting a little predictable there.
Baker going in with the Spirit Rush,
Nice
charm,
charm.
Hansama cleanses it, Ona looking for the Sonic Wave, Hansama does have the flash, we're away from the Tempest Cripple, Dragon's Rage, Sonic Wave, Chaos flashes away as well, as Ona's taken down to half HP, and T1 are looking for more, they can see blood in the water, Sonic Wave just wide.
The least amount of value that you could have is Mickey.
Baker has no flash. I mean, this was so greedy for Mickey to go for this play.
Hans can't give it away though.
Looking for vision, Mickey steps forward, the auto's gonna chase him, look at the buckler go! It's zooming! Bonk!
But his flash is still on cooldown.
Faker coming across here into the Steadfast presence. The stun doesn't quite land as Yike dashes forward, dashes back. The true form allowing him to dodge over those walls. Ona looking for Caps. Caps gonna base check, safeguard, knock back, Sonic Wave, sizing shove, dodged. Caps trying to get back to Hansama and he'll do it. Yike! The body block from him. Caps eye dashes away, but the Foxfire chases him.
Pressure is on. Broken Blade has joined the fight. Dragon, 54 seconds.
Oh, Yike's gonna ride this one away. Dashes across. Ona knocked into the wall. Hammer shot. The elastic shot charged away, but the Higgs to TP in by Caps. T1 trying to retreat because already they have lost. Ona stretching, strike into the all-out. Broken Blade pulled across the wall. Hill elastic shot out with his spear. He finds Hansama, and every time you count him out, Faker is there to find the fight. TP behind now by Faker. Mickey and Yike trying to run away. Another charm onto Caps. Faker no Spirit Rush, no flash, but Caps has no HP left.
Faker is him, and he continues to prove why. An incredible pick onto Hansama, converts into a TP flank, and they're not done just yet.
Oh, big thing here though is that right now they're not able to allow them to go for Baron. I think they will end up dying, but denying the Baron from T1 is still big.
Broken Blade survives for a very long time here, goes back into the cell division. Faker and Carrier start to retreat. Zeus here to try and back up.
And this game is
Blade.
delivering.
Gumayushi has the edge of night. Chain of Corruption already used. Weaver's wall in by Caps. Guma flashes. Yike with the knock-up seismic shot. Bates call out. TP in now by T1 as they look to take the fight. Zeus locked up for a moment and Yike is deleted. Ona found the flag, but now he'll fall. Zeus on the backline onto Hansama. Flash away. Mickey's trying to body block, but Zeus goes all out. Just this once. Faker dives into the backline. Caps next up for Zeus. And Faker's on a rampage. Caps just can't get through Zeus. He is not fed enough. And the flash away from Caps buys him a second, but that's all it's going to be. You can't buy class. And Faker's here to fight. Way by Faker. Baron down to 10,000 Super Mega Death Rockets from G2. Mickey on his way. Ono on the flank. Faker still has 2 Spirit Rush charges as T1 continue to chip away at the Baron. It's down to 6,000. Spirit Rush forward. Charm. Zeus on that front line. Yike having to dash away. Broken Blade locked up and Tofu's back. Zeus down to half HP. Faker no Spirit Rush left. The Baron's still low as Ona's looking to smite it. He'll get it. But will Zeus fallen when the resets happen for G2? Onto the backline goes Mickey. Carrier's almost taking him out. Carrier almost falls himself. Ona dives in. Hansama just needs one to really open up. Ona goes down. G2 have lost 2 already though, and Zeus can dash back in. Hansama only the cleanse. No flash. Can G2 do it from here? Cell division in by Broken Blade. The Baron already secured by T1, but G2 do not want them to get out without a fight. Weaver's wall forward. Faker low on mana. Chain of Corruption. Edge of Night popped. Gumayushi almost falling, but he's able to dodge away from the seismic shove. And T1 are on the wrong side of the map right now. Any TPs up, no one up for 30 seconds. Elastic slingshot forward, and Carrier will pull him out with a Fate's call, but Carrier's down now. Guma next up for Broken Blade, who flashes away from the bit to go, and Guma goes down. Faker, no mana left on him. The TP behind as G2 begins to collapse. Faker, how the hell do you get out of this one? I don't think you do. Get some mana, he escapes the honey fruit. Wave on Broken Blade spots him out. Caps trying to get the mid lane control once again. Ona going in, pulled back with a stretching strike, but Broken Blade more of a nuisance than anything. Caps down to half HP. Yike dashing forward. Faker doing the same. Faker goes in with the Spirit Rush charm going short. As Yike lands the knockup, he gets a stretching strike back, and Faker's locked against the wall. And Faker is down. the earth. Can G2 find more? Hansama stepping forward, but look how low Yike is. T1 can still turn this fight back on its head. Zeus no flash, obviously he's running the ghost, but he does have Q3 right now as it landed onto Caps. Zeus going in, knocked back. Nicky dashes into the wall as Ona's locked up. Hansama dodging away from the Sonic Wave, and can he really open up? Not quite. Broken Blade's going to go into the Cell Division, the seismic shot just short. Broken Blade likely to fall here. Yike was trying to heal himself back up, but Broken Blade goes down. Another Q from Zeus. He finds his mark, and T1 march down the mid lane.
It's about up. Yeah, they'll get a Camtech Drake, but that's not what you're going to be looking towards. Carrier, he's erratic fakers there.
Goes in, there's the charm, cleansed away by Hansama. The charm actually came out second. Even I was deceived.
He will be a Camtech Soul 41 is Mickey!
Mickey charmed up! Mickey put in the dirt, 6 feet under. Maybe short to be followed by G2. The seismic shot on Ona, but the chain of corruption lands onto Caps, and a stopwatch can only buy you a second to stop and watch your team be ruined by T1. This far and no further. This close and no closer. For G2, this was the day they almost beat T1. For T1, it's just another Friday.